Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode on Being Real with Sophia. I'd like everyone to take their bottles of water, sit back, and relax. Okay, in our previous topic, we talked about starting over, but I found out that a lot of people had some questions for me, and they're trying to say, how do they strike a balance between the old life and the new life? Because sometimes the old life might creep into that your new life, so they want to know how are they going to be able to maintain a self-image, a positive self-image. So I decided to come up with 5 tips that I think would help you maintain that positive self-image. The first one is forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself. Don't hate yourself for the mistake that was made. Don't blame yourself for that which you did. Forgive yourself and let it go. The next one is do not be upset about the mistake that you made. Acknowledge that mistake you made, learn from it, and move on. Acknowledge the mistake, learn from it, and move on. Okay, the third one I'm going to be talking about is do not be negative on yourself or things around you. Most times when because of what you've gone through in the past, you see situations where there are cases where when things want to happen, you're just negative minded. What happens is that you bring the past, you say, okay, it happened like this previously, are you sure it won't happen like this again? Don't be negative with yourself. Try as much as you can to always be positive minded. Always be positive minded. I'll come to a particular one. Someone said that she has this set of friends that always try to remind her of what happened in the past. Why do you need to stay with those kind of people? That brings me to my next tip, which is change your old friends and get new ones. Change your old friends, get new ones. Nobody needs to find the person's self around people who are negative minded. There are already so many negative things happening around the world. So we need to surround ourselves with people who are positive minded, who want the best for us, who will love us just the way we are, without even having to remind us of our past. So whenever the past tries to hold us back, what do? Those friends are to tell you, forget about the past, move on. Do not let your past define you. Okay, so you need to change your friends. One other thing, some people are waiting for you to start living so they can partake in that your life. Some people are only attracted to, sets of people who are always excited, always laughing, always happy. So if they always see you grumpy and disgruntled, they will not want to come around you. So they are actually waiting for you to start living, to bring out that thing in you, to be excited, to be happy, the way God created you. And then before you know what's happening, you start attracting the right set of positive friends. Finally, take good care of yourself. Change those clothes you need to change. Go on that trip that you need to go on. Eat that food that maybe when you used to eat it, he probably said you're too fat, or he probably said it's making you snore, or he always had something negative. Try out that food. Is there something new you want to try? Try it out. Is there some new place you want to go to? Go to those places. Do those things that you always wanted to do. In fact, I'll suggest you have a bucket list. Create your own bucket list. And at every point in time, when you do one, you do check. When you do one, you do check. As far as, like I will always say, you are happy with yourself, you are at peace with yourself, and you are at peace with God. As far as at the end of all these things that you intend to do, you are living at peace with yourself and with God. I think for me, that's all that really matters. Well, I hope these 5 tips helped. I have more tips to give, which subsequently as we go on in maybe different upcoming episodes, I could drop some extra tips. But those 5 basic tips are the ones that you need to work on. And never forget, please don't forget that you need to love yourself, because God loves you and he created everyone for a purpose. He didn't create a mistake. So nobody just jumped into this world and maybe God is like, I'm surprised, how did you come in? Every single person that came has a purpose. So you are not a mistake. You are here for a particular reason. I hope we actually learned a lot from today's episode. Please take care of yourself. Do it one step at a time. Don't put yourself in any form and manner of pressure. Don't let anybody sing any song that you don't want to hear in your ears. Do it at your own pace, and with the help of God and with the help of the right friends, you will get to exactly where you want to get to. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. God bless you.